Let me see that. Mic check. Morning Masters Podcast. Your host, Main, of course. I got a special guest next to me, man. I got the EJ Rogers. How you doing, man?
What's in it, man?
I'm chilling, man. What's up with you?
Not much cooler, man.
All
Trying
right.
to promote this show, keep things going.
Yeah. I see you finally back. You back active. What's going on, man?
No, I've been at them.
You been? I mean, I'm talking about in the form of just doing shows. You been doing shows a lot? Not really. Right?
Yeah, some in Atlanta. I did some in Atlanta.
Oh, you back home?
Yeah.
Finally back home.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I ain't ever think you coming back home. You know, they could be leaving and doing their own thing.
Man.
I'm gonna get into the show. I want to make that a segment though, but just tell me some things you've been doing lately. Like what you been on to?
I've been filming TV. I'm in a TV series called The Fallen. I just got the script, a picture back from Carlton Clay. I got a movie. I did 2 movies with him.
You calling?
Huh?
You calling?
Carlton
Oh,
Clay.
what's up? Okay,
Yeah.
moving on up. I see you.
Two of them. I'm in a couple Tubi movies right now.
Yeah.
They coming out. One's just dropped. One of them just dropped. Another one dropping in October, and I think another one dropping in November.
They got titles, or you just say another one? You just going like one.
I'm in them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Like I did that.
So just Google EJ Rogers
Yeah,
to come up. All
EJ
right,
Rogers, and then the movies will be on there.
Okay, got you. And
Yeah,
they get to
yeah.
pick and choose which one they want to.
Yeah, whichever one they want to watch.
If they don't watch it, they're gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, they ain't got
I
to.
got you.
They ain't
I
got to
you.
watch it if they don't want to now.
Let me ask you this, because
What's
you
that?
do comedy. How'd that work? As far as like, yeah, do y'all sign contracts? Is it contract driven? Is it driven based off of just like, hey, look, we trying to make this be a thing. You got your own little following
What you
going.
mean? Like, do I sign a contract with the people who do the comedy
Production,
or the people
yeah.
in the
Because like I'm
acting?
trying to figure out what's in it. Like not the money part. I don't care about that,
Yeah.
but just like promotion side of things. Like, do you have to post promote, pre promote? Are you entitled? Are you supposed to share the fly, give out flyers? Like, what's the contract for like movies and stuff like that?
With that, well, as far as the movie goes, they have a budget and they ended up promoting the stuff. If you being that you in the movie, you go promote it. Or like if you got a big fan base, people will follow you.
You got a big fan base?
Yeah, I got a pretty big fan base on social media.
Yeah.
I mean,
What that mean on social media? Why you say that?
on social media, I can get at least 1,000 views on a video as far as like Instagram or on TikTok. Sometimes on Facebook. Well, I used to get like a couple hundred on Facebook, but you know what I'm saying? It just varies now.
Yeah.
Being that everybody a content creator and everybody making videos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they in the way. They in the way.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
Well, as a content creator though, like, and now I don't like. I feel like anybody can make what they want to make. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna sit here and say in the way, but you get my drift.
Yeah.
You got people who got pages that you know how they made where you could have a professional page.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be like a criteria.
Yeah.
For that,
As far as like,
not just a click of a button, but like,
yeah.
you gotta have this, and this, and that will maybe determine whether you can be
Yeah.
professional.
And you know what's
page.
crazy? I talk to people about that all the time. It's like, now say if I would have came out back when DC Unfly, Desi Banks them was doing it. Say if I would have been doing content then and wasn't in this era of content creators before it became a big thing, I probably would have been got noticed. But being that everybody's a content creator, somebody can just record a video and they'll get 1 million views off that one video and they ain't even no content creator. And then you get one person say, hey, man, you funny. Then they keep doing it. And now
Yeah.
it's like, okay. Then you meet somebody like me, you go on my page, that's all you see on there. All you see is content. All you see is,
I mean, I think
you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Get your money.
I'm helping you out. You
Yeah.
do that sometimes. You get in that bag. So we spoke about it often. Sometimes
Yeah.
you be getting that bag. Like, let me reel him back in real quick because I know where he going.
Yeah.
But yeah, I say that. I hear you say that, and I just want to say in addition to that, like, not that people are in the way per se, but you just feel like you working hard. You go to my page. You could tell I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
But then you got some people who just they hit at the part one time, or they go to their
Yeah.
spot, they're a comedian one day, they this one day. It's like it's nothing consistent.
Yeah,
You're very
and I
consistent. in what you do.
ain't saying nothing wrong with that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you have somebody that's been doing it, you know what I'm saying? Certain people, I'm not saying I feel overlooked, but a person like if a comedian was doing that, they'll feel overlooked, or they'll feel like, well, damn, all this work I've been doing for X amount of years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just varies. So therefore, you just gotta stay consistent, keep pushing through it, and no matter what, just keep going.
Now, I'll be honest with you, as much as that sounds good, like
Yeah.
to say, because I know it's like more so therapeutic, you know, you try to keep yourself pushing.
Yeah.
All there are times, and just be honest, we don't have
Yeah.
to like say like names and like that. I don't want to make this that kind of episode because it's more conversation based. I want
Yeah.
to converse with you about. That's why I'm in the camera as well. Normally I'm not.
sure.
It's conversation based. Do you ever feel like you overlooked? And if you do, what are reasons, not from things outside of what you can control, what are reasons that with things you can control that you feel attribute to that if you feel overlooked ever?
I say this, as much as people come up to me every day, every other day, anytime I'm in the store, hey man, you doing this, you doing that. When I'm behind the computer and I'm posting, when I'm at home by myself, thinking of the next video or thinking of the next content in that depression mode, I be like, dang, man, ain't nobody paying attention to me. I look at my likes and I look at the numbers. That's why it's not good to focus on the numbers. Because when I did the Clifford video,
Right.
I hit 1 million views on that. When I did the video with Tokyo Vanity, 100,000 views on that. Ended up going to 1 million videos. Then when I go to TikTok, TikTok is a different realm. If you're looking at your Facebook numbers, if you keep on looking at that, it'll make you depressed because you could post something on there and you can get 60 views and 2 reactions. Like right now, the video I posted today, right? I'm gonna just show you for an example on the reason why you can get into that mode, right?
That mode being depression mode. You talking
Yeah.
about? Okay.
Or feel like you're getting overlooked, right? This video got, how many views it got?
649.
How many reactions it got?
It says 36.
How many shares it got?
8 shares.
And 2 comments.
Yeah.
And one of them, my comment.
Yeah, you posted
Now-
your link on the bottom of it.
Mentally, it'll be like, damn, people watching me, but they ain't reacting to my stuff. But then if you take that same video and you post it somewhere else, say you post that same video on Instagram, it'll get 100,000 views. But then it'll leave you in a realm of, damn, I don't know if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad. That's why I stay in that, you know what, fuck it. I'm just keep on pushing out material. Whatever go. Whatever don't. And sometimes that's why I be feeling like, damn, all my people on here, people that I know personally, people that's my family, I be like, damn, y'all supporting everybody else? What's up with me? Or they'll see me at a function. That family will see me at a function. Hey, cuz, you doing your thing. Okay. Well, hey, why you ain't support me? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what'll make you feel overlooked.
Yeah.
Because I done got through that stage of feeling like that, but now I know exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it has became a point where it made me mad when I was jobless and like, damn, people know I'm doing this. Why they won't just support? Why they just won't do this? Why they just won't do that? Then I just had to get my feelings and be like, you know what? Fuck it.
But I guess if I was like your coach, manager, or just somebody who was talking to you, like if TikTok is doing great and Instagram is doing great, then why not just use those 2 platforms? Like I get that Facebook got the family and friends, but
more.
maybe family and friends isn't like your demographic for what your comedy caters to.
Yeah.
I get it. We would like that, of course.
Yeah.
It makes sense, you know.
Because
But
it'll make you feel like, okay, when you see me and you tell me you're proud of me, that means you support me. That's how I take it. If you telling me, hey, cuz I see you doing your thing, but then when it comes to the support part, as far as being at my shows, sharing my content, and that action is not the same, I take it personal because it's like, damn, you playing in my face now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, true enough, I can take those same videos and get happy off of the views and shares on TikTok and Instagram. Celebrities may share it. You know what I'm saying? It'll make you feel good, but at the same time, like you said, if it ain't your people, it's like, damn, what it really is.
I mean, I get it. I mean, like I said, it's different.
Because
strokes
I
for
do
different
have
folks,
people
but-
that, yeah, man, I see you doing your little comedy shit. Look.
Yeah, I mean,
Look.
yeah, that word is kind of crazy. but
Okay.
I do think that, like I said, some people are in media, they are in the digital world. When they saying it, I know it's how it comes off, and they mean it how it comes off,
Yeah.
but they don't mean no disrespect when
Yeah.
they're saying it.
Yeah.
It's little because it's local
Yeah.
to some
Yeah.
people, right?
That's the main thing.
And I know with us as creators, you think globally, you think worldwide, whether it's
Yeah.
domestic in the U.S., whatever, you thinking bigger than what you're actually doing. But in the day, people only gonna see what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, you do shows out of town, in town, so. I mean, I could see it because you was a little fickle sometimes because you don't always do shows here.
Yeah.
That's why this is like it's a big deal because you don't do shows here a lot.
And see, that's the thing though, man. Like I'll say this: as much as celebrities and comedians come down here, get a bag, why is that? And this ain't an older city ain't supporting me. Or
All right, now,
no, hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. This ain't I'm talking down on the city, but they have entertainment as far as music, as far as artists down here. Not even talk about my realm. It's just they have that here. Why not pour it into that? And I understand, like, when you're accessible and everybody can touch you, or they can just end up seeing you walking Walmart, it's really not a need or want to be like, yeah, I just see that nigga when we go to the store.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when you see them give somebody just to stand in the club $5,000-$10,000, you be like, damn.
I mean, the way you described it, I mean, keep it a bean now.
Yeah,
you know me.
Yeah.
All right, the way you describing now, let's just I'm gonna just throw names that not local names.
Yeah,
names.
for sure.
Let's just say, for instance, it was Mike Epps.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, come on now.
Yeah.
You know, it's Mike Epps.
Respect.
All right. So if it's up and coming, now if you're talking about up and coming comedian that's like same level as you as far as fan base, followers, like all the stuff, all the metrics we use to measure someone's fan base.
Yeah,
then I can see that.
Yeah.
But if it's Mike Epps, I mean,
let's
not say, you know.
I get
but
it.
I watched episode. I watched the interview of Boosie's brother on Say Cheese, and he said something, and I thought about Augusta because Boosie come to Augusta a lot.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I was the marketing behind it was we want to tap all the small markets that got a lot of money.
Boom.
Because they don't have that for their city.
Yeah.
So whereas we could sit here and talk comedy stuff, which we will get into and stuff like that, but we don't have and it's Augusta, we don't have a go-to comedian, like that comedian's from here, that comedian it's the Augusta's comedian. We don't have that. So some comedians can come here and do that because there's a void there. Rappers can come here and do that because there's a void there. You couldn't get somebody, James Brown, you couldn't get somebody to come down in Augusta and do that. We got James Brown. What you mean? But you can get any a comedian that's just up and coming in California to come here and get a big bag because you got how many followers? Oh, you from Cali? You can get it here.
Okay.
It just made sense when he said that to me. Like, it made a lot of sense. Like you tap into the Florida Jacksons, the Augustas, where they not even like the biggest city in their state, but they got enough money to really capture you in that audience and pay you what you want.
Okay, I get it.
So, you know, in my mind, like, yeah, you saying that person get 5 or 10, they gonna pay that person 5 or 10 before they pay you 5 or 10, just for the same thing you said. Them people gonna come out because they coming versus you coming. I can see EJ on Dean's Bridge. I don't know which one you want.
I get it. I say this.
I can see him in Dean's Bridge.
When
you know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
I was with Cookie Hole, right, and I was at Atlanta Comedy Theater. J. Anthony Brown was back there. I forgot dude's name. He played in Woo. He had a bald head. He was the dude at the bar.
I know Tommy Davidson.
I mean, not Tommy Davidson. It was another cat. And Chris Spencer. I was talking to him. They was like, where you from? I was like, Augusta. They was like, yeah, you in a small market. Now, I'll say this, right? That same money that they would invest, I'm not saying that they need to do it or like no angry shit. I'm just saying, like, if anybody would become bigger and anybody can become bigger, why not invest it into somebody that's homegrown instead of giving it to somebody that's just gonna take that shit and go off, and then you back to doing.
Let me get those. I don't know what you got going on. I'm just taking from you, bro. I got you. Let me hold on. I'm hold on. I got
there
you.
You go.
I got
shit,
you.
man.
I got you. All right.
But they
you over here shuffling like this deck card. I don't know.
Ain't no damn Uno, nigga.
All right, now Uno out.
Look, check this out. They take that same bag and invest it to somebody that's homegrown, and then you get rather than you getting it to somebody that just come get that bag and take off and don't say nothing else about the city.
Yeah.
And like that's why I'm saying, as far as like even artists here, we got a bunch of dope artists here, but don't nobody want to pay them.
Well, I mean, as I'm saying, I'm pro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pro Augusta, I'm pro
I can
support.
honestly say most of them can rap their ass out.
But when you think of business, I wish we didn't start this, but when you think of business,
Yeah.
If I know that in my business mind, I know that you might be more talented than this person, you might be more everything than this person, but that person won't get them to come outside, get them to come pay this money. Yeah, I'm gonna pay that person. Now, what I would say as a comedian or artist, whatever, take advantage of it, which is hard because they try to charge all this, charge all that. But if I'm gonna go open up for that person or be on the same card, that person, same bill, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't know comedy. I ain't never did that.
Yeah.
I know this.
Yeah.
If it's a podcast and it's like, oh, you want to come do it? I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna try to kill them. I'll make it to where when I'm done, they don't want to see what you got going on.
And we got a bunch of, like I said, man,
this
we got
way,
a bunch of talent.
I can go tap in another city, or I can go in that man's city now.
Yeah.
You know, I can go in that man's city now and do it and do that. So I would look at it like that, but I get it. But I don't want to spend too much on that because I don't want anybody to think that we just saying like,
oh, we talking bad. Yeah, nah, hell no.
But I do want to get some things with you, like nothing crazy, but when we converse a lot of times, like we do our episodes, our podcast, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've done one with you where I didn't get a phone call afterwards. That's why I was cutting you or trying to, this is gonna be the first one we do where it's like maybe nobody might call me.
Okay.
The first, and it's not that it's somebody calling saying you lying, down third. It's just sometimes I do know like you get caught up a lot. You get caught up. Like you'll be expressing the issue or you're expressing your thoughts. And sometimes you go full throttle too real sometimes. Like you gotta draw back sometimes because you'll say everything that's on your mind. And in our
but
position,
that's my problem,
we
bro.
can't do that though.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you gotta say it without saying it sometimes.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds crazy, right? But somebody say
do.
who your best such and such. You know this person might be your best. That person my best.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's saying it without saying it.
Yeah.
Now nobody calling. It ain't taken the wrong way. It ain't taken out of context. It just is what it is. But then when you be like, sometimes I can feel it burning you. Like I don't want to say this, but you gotta draw back. That's when you in.
I say this though. That's why I ain't saying I'm a shit starter or I just don't. Me personally, I just don't like.
You're competitive.
I wouldn't say competitive. I just don't like being fucked with. Honestly, I just don't.
You're not
because
competitive.
I don't.
You're not competitive.
I am to a certain extent. When I don't bother nobody and I don't say shit to nobody, I stay in my own little bubble and I do what I want to do. But then when I speak on something and I say I'm this and I'm that, and other people feel away just because I said it, that's when it become an issue.
It be your timing, bro.
What you mean? What you mean?
All right, so if you say I got this, I got that, who's this? Now you can't ask. Crazy point. You can't ask. Who's the funniest in the city?
Yeah, I remember
after an award show, but it just
say this.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
but if you know certain stuff, and you done saw it for yourself, if you done experienced it, if I'm not speaking on nobody and saying anything, I'd rather take the fault for whatever happened or be said before I speak down on somebody else to ruin somebody's business or let alone to ruin somebody's name or try to shit on somebody's name, because that ain't what I'm here for. I'm here to make my name blow up and do what I want to do and be able to feed my family out for it. Now, if I go around and speaking on this person and telling somebody what you actually did, it'll make people look at you different. But I'd rather just take it. It sounds stupid, but I'd rather just like.
It sounds stupid.
No, for real.
It don't sound
crazy.
stupid. No, it don't.
I'd rather just be like, you know what? All right, you got it. And everybody be like, well, why you saying this? Why you saying that? Because when I do say stuff, people do be like, damn, why you saying that? And then when I actually tell what really happened behind the scenes, everybody be like, oh, okay. But you think I'm finna go on the podcast? I did that one time. And I told them, you know what? Don't do that. I did it one time. Other than that, I was like, you know what? Don't put it out. Because it'll just keep on, it'll build a big fire. Keep on going. And I'll be like, you know what? I don't want to deal with that shit, man.
Yeah.
Because I know exactly what happened. You know exactly what happened. You're not going to be honest about it. So it's like, all right, you know what? You got it.
Now I'm kind of see, because
Yeah,
that's
you
what I'm talking about. You start going, you start getting too invested.
No, I'm just saying,
I
bro.
know,
I'm just
but
explaining what my thought process is.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
What I'll say is this, right? And because I don't promote like any kind of like negativity between people or people that's doing good. Yeah. What I say is that I think in positions that we in, when people looking at you on social media every day, your voice matters. People listen to your voice.
Yeah.
You could say people don't interact, people don't do that, but then at the end of the day, we say something and people gravitate towards it.
Yeah.
People pick
behind
it
the
apart.
scenes. Behind the scenes.
But people might share it and then being messy, of course. People gonna
Yeah,
share
and
mess.
that's what I don't.
You know?
And see, me, I ain't the messy nigga.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
But then
I don't like that.
then people catch wind of it, and then then they making a post.
Yeah.
People share it. You catch wind of it. Now I'm gonna double back real quick,
Yeah.
you know, and then start a whole
I feel like
thing.
it's stupid.
you know?
I feel like that's stupid because you know what?
I
If
like
we two
it.
grown men or we're woman and woman, man and man, it's like, hey man, if you got my number, hit me up. We can talk about this because I'm that type of dude. If I got an issue with you, I'll call you and talk to you. Hey man, well, why you say this or why you say that? Because it didn't happen a few times.
Beef and comedy is crazy.
Yeah.
It
is.
I feel like y'all should just joke
And
off.
you
pause,
think- you
joke
would
off,
think-
joke off. All right, look at you, joke off.
You would think
Okay.
in comedy it's something totally different, but it's like that all the way around.
Might be.
No, when I'm saying in comedy,
Yeah.
dudes are, hey, they'll shit on you. They'll make sure.
It's competitive then.
Yeah. Everything's competitive when it comes to it. But me, I ain't I'm honestly not the competitive dude. You wanna know why? Because 9 times out of 10, when a dude get on stage, or if say for instance I get on stage, I'm not looking to, I gotta shit on this stage to make sure this nigga he have a heart. No, I ain't that dude. But mentally, because of you know me and you know what everybody be saying, you read my comments and stuff like that. That's when they feel
you
like
going too far.
No.
See, no,
You asked, you brought this shit up,
You
and I'm
going
gonna
too
tell you
far.
exactly what it is. When they see what everybody else will be saying on my post, hey man, you the king of Augusta. Hey man, you the funniest in the city. And then when I repeat that same exact thing, it be looking like, oh, he just arrogant. Oh, he ain't humble enough. And it's like,
I want the record to show, bro.
Huh?
And like I said, I like you. I think you're
Yeah.
funny, and I like
Yeah.
everybody. But this is like the third time you said to me, people say you arrogant, right?
no, I mean that's always
Sometime-
gonna be said though.
Why though? Like, so but you are.
Because I say this, right?
Are you arrogant?
Hear me out when I say this. Out of everything I've done, I don't bother nobody. I stay to myself. I put my videos out. I do stuff, and when I pop out with it and I push it out there, and I'm the only one that's really promoting and the only one that's really pushing me. Name somebody you see pushing me, honestly.
I see you pushing you.
With that being
You
said,
got a manager?
with that being said,
Oh damn.
if I'm the only one who's doing it by myself with everything that I got on me and everything I got to take care of, including these 8 kids and this wife and a couple side hoes. Listen,
Come on now.
it's a joke, man.
Oh, gotcha. Hold up. They laughing. They like it's like gotcha. Yeah. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Anyway, all I'm saying is if I could do it, if I could do that and I'm the only one that can push myself, why can't I be proud of my own self? Even people that I've worked with, they try to overshadow what I do. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I'm and this is why can't I be proud of me? Now listen.
You can.
Check this out.
But
Now
can't-
listen. When I was
don't
on radio,
confuse being proud with arrogance though.
that's not
too
arrogance.
different though. It's
that's
a difference.
That's not being arrogant. If I'm confident in what I do,
Yeah,
if I'm being
So
confident,
what are you saying that people are saying you're arrogant? Like what's being said? Maybe that's what it. What a statement
I ain't
being
humble
said.
enough. Yeah, man, you just need to humble yourself, man. Just no. Why I gotta be humble for what? For what? Shout out Uka, they're no longer humble.
Yeah, it's a good
For what?
call. Yeah.
For what? Why?
See that.
That's not.
I smell arrogance right now. I'm smelling it because you asking why I gotta be
like,
humble.
Why I gotta be humble? For what?
That's like an arrogant.
Did anybody help me?
term.
Anybody help me?
I
Anybody?
don't-
You just answered it. Is anybody?
You
do
pushing yourself.
Exactly.
But and not to compare because I know we do two different things.
Yeah.
I push myself as well, man.
And you should be arrogant and confident in what you do. Everybody should be able to toot their own horn. If nobody ain't gave you nothing and nobody ain't really making you, you know what I'm saying? Why not?
I'm just putting the work. I'm just working, bro. I'm just gonna
everybody
work.
should feel
I feel like it's
that
gonna
about
show.
themselves.
I feel like it showed though. Like it showed. Like
Yeah.
I can't say it enough. Like even what we do, like with the me getting pushed is when somebody that I talk to or we doing conversation right now. Even you, matter of fact, if I asked you, like, give me the reason why, besides promoting the show, of course, you chose to come here versus here. It's not an arrogant thing, but if whatever reason you give me, I'm gonna take that as like, damn, okay. He liked the question, he liked the realness, he liked the authenticity. Like I'm not gonna let you get up here and just say whatever. You know, we gonna have a conversation, and we always done that.
Yeah.
And I pride myself on that. And everybody different, but all I'm saying is, from what you said though, it's not that you can't be proud. You can be proud. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to every day tell somebody. Not saying you do every day. I'm just saying I'm not every day be like,
I get what you're saying.
Yo, these podcasters can't book with me. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help the worst podcaster. I'm gonna help the best one. I'm gonna stay in my lane. Like I'm literally here. This is Slim Spot. He's another podcaster. Which, if you ask anybody, they're gonna say that's 1, 2, 1, 2, whatever. But regardless how you rank us, that's what people gonna say, right? We ain't got no issues. We good.
So I'm gonna ask you this, right? If I say that, right? If I say I'm the best in Augusta, right? And it makes somebody feel away, and you feel like that about yourself, why did it rile you up? Why did you feel like, is it somewhat true? Is
that all you said?
Huh?
Is that you saying that? Let's put it in real
if I
context.
say, for instance, if I say, okay, let's go back to when I said I was the best in Augusta, right? Or I was the best comedian in Augusta. When
you're
you're
missing some major points.
No,
now.
I'm not.
You said it after the awards. Like you said it after somebody. Somebody already got the award for it.
Check this out. Hear me when I say this. I genuinely didn't pay attention to the award thing after that, right? It was a poll. Now I was sharing it. I was like, yo, stuck my neck out there. Hey, you know what I'm saying, buddy? He got a show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck with him. Ain't nothing like that. We ain't doing no competition. It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's a award show, right? Now, when I make a post,
I feel like you just realized what I was talking about.
No. I know what you're talking about. You about the SBA.
No, just sometimes like you get see how you get invested. You get invested into the
no.
conversation sometimes.
I'm asking, are you talking about the SBA awards or J. Paul awards?
I was talking about the J. Paul awards.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
We on the same page.
Okay.
So when that came out, I really wasn't paying attention to that because I post all the time. I was just feeling motivational. Most of the time, I post stuff
when it came out. When it came out, you didn't know you didn't win.
Huh? I didn't know.
So you thought you won, or you just didn't? You didn't.
I didn't know. I thought I had it, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Something happened behind the scenes. Disagreement happened behind the scenes, and you know my name didn't get mentioned. No, none of that at all. Now I don't want to speak too much on that. We gonna leave that where it's at. Now, when I made that post, I really wasn't trying to shit on Cedric. Honestly, I wasn't trying to shit on Cedric. When I made that post, I made that same post 2021. I was like, hey, just like how y'all support such and such, I said, y'all looking at it right here in the city. That's when I had twisting my hair. I had my New York hat on, and everybody was liking and sharing it. It was the same thing. I said, I feel like I'm the best in the city, or I feel like I'm the upcoming content creator, or whatever the situation. However I said it. I was just posting it for me personally. I wasn't posting it to make nobody mad. I ain't know it was gonna get a big.
No, I got you. But just look at the picture. Like it's all perspective, man.
Yeah.
So nobody's wrong or right. It's all perspective. Your perspective. So you saying you did it without
ill intent towards nobody. I just personally felt like
I can feel that. But at the same time, look at it from. Look at my standpoint. I'm a view. I'm watching.
Yeah.
I know I rock with all y'all. I like all y'all, right? But this one person won. Then you post it. I'm like, dang, he must be mad because that's such and such one. That's the general conception because we all looking at it that way. I get it. You saying you don't know, but also from a consumer standpoint, whatever, we really not buying like I didn't know. I didn't know I didn't win the award. Like you wanted to win it, right? Yeah, you wanted to win it. Come on,
look at me, man. Look at me, man.
You shining. Let me see your
No.
Look at your face. Look good.
I really didn't care about
it. Did you ever share to somebody to vote for you or no?
I did. But you know how many people?
I didn't win either, by the way. Just throwing it out there.
Listen, man, that shit happened. But I'll say this. When people was inboxing me nonstop, hey man, I voted for such and such because I thought that was you.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I'm like, that's funny.
Now, and when you supposed to do something about it, but being that you felt away or some shit, you ain't fix it or you ain't correct it. So it was like, it is what it is.
I don't know too much about that, but I would assume y'all got that straight and situated, and that's fine. But my thing was like,
I ain't talking about it. I know.
But from the situations, from the standpoint of like us as the audience.
Yeah, it looked like,
That's
oh,
all
this
I'm
nigga
saying.
mad as hell.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So remember when even at the
I
my thinking out
understand
loud, I said the same. I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. And you know, I try to be. I'm not saying quote unquote neutral, but I try to be as fair as possible.
Yeah.
Because if it was the other way around, I'm saying the same thing. Like, damn, that's kind of wild. You saying that when such and such won, and I think that maybe you're not. I'm not saying you are, but it come off as like, damn, he probably being a solo loser.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what most people thinking because we looking at it in real time.
Yeah.
Looking at it as you said vote for me, you said vote for you. You were sharing it. This person won. This person said that.
my perspective.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it, but my perspective of the funniest or whatever the situation is, I told somebody this: other cities ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
Now, true enough, they do have, being that this is a small city, it look like, oh, move out the way. No, I'm this, I'm that. It's like everybody got to find a way to motivate themselves.
Definitely.
And me,
that's
just
your
my
way.
thing. That's just my thing. I do that all the time. I post self notes on my Facebook. Like when I be making the videos and having different pictures in it and different stuff that I'm in, different stuff that I'm finna do. When I do stuff like that, it's just a memory. I just save it so I could go back and look at it. It was like, okay, keep going. Just keep going. Cause I do get into the points where I do want to give up. I'm like, man.
But I like what you said though. Cause you had like 4 or 5 long conversations about all this stuff. So it's nothing new we talking about, honestly. But I'm just like happy to see you in a better place, better spot. What you don't see is because this one thing a stat ain't gonna show you, a like, a share ain't gonna show you. Is I'm gonna speak for me as I'm watching. And I see like, okay, he doing less wordy posts. He doing less of that and more. I'm sure I'm putting the work in. Like that's beautiful to me. Like so. Like regardless of how this happened, how that happened, how that look, the old perspective. But what I like is the fact that you saw an issue, whatever you were doing, you saw it creating issues, or stopping, closing doors for you,
or let alone.
And I saw you just change it. You change everything. You change everything. You just doing work. Like you just really went full throttle with the skits, with working with people, different people. I liked that and I saw that. And I know a stat won't show you that we see that, but me and Slim had a conversation like, damn, he doing his thing, that he doing this, rather than
because I say this
or saying I'm the best. Like,
at that time, I genuinely felt like, damn, a lot of people playing with me, and then they saying certain things about me that ain't true. When somebody say something about me that ain't true, and I know for a fact, and you know how I am, I'm not a confrontational person.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person to go back.
But
and forth.
your beard make you like you're a confrontational person, like because you
nigga,
like
your beard, you ain't got none. What the fuck are you talking about?
But
you only got this part.
I ain't got no issues though.
But nah, man, real talk, bro. I just genuinely don't. I don't. Like I said, I stay in my lane, bro, and I'm just trying to get somewhere doing what I'm doing. I done did a lot of things, and I ain't saying I don't get no credit for it, but when it really boiled down to it, being I ain't the person that's in the clubs and in everybody's face and at everybody's scene.
A better question. In your field of work, do you think that like because you saying you the best, or you saying I'm the best, right? Do you think that it's unfair treatment when a comedian says it like yourself, or a comedian in your field of work versus a rapper saying it? Because they all say it, but that's the thing though. Guess what? It don't be an issue.
Check this out. I did the same thing when I was rapping.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't see the difference. It's just me still popping shit because I say this. When I was rapping,
was it. You brought your rapping
the rapping mentality
comedy mindset,
into the comedy. Now I'm learning comedy. I'm seeing like you can't say
personal.
You can't say certain shit. You can't do certain shit. People are really telling me, "Hey man, why you don't go on stage and say that?" Because when you get on stage and you say something, and a lady in there, she's 60 years old and she ain't feeling that or whatever the situation is, automatically your set goes down and your confidence goes down. It's like, damn, I shouldn't have said that because they rubbed that lady wrong. If that lady get quiet, it get contagious, and then you get awkward on stage. You be like, yeah, man. I got some roaches, man. You get it's very different. But when you on stage rapping, you able to pop your shit. You able to jump from here to there, especially if you got good music. All I did was I stopped rap. I ain't saying I stopped rapping. I still go to the studio or whatever, but I brought that type of mentality to here, and I'm seeing like this ain't the field that you do that in.
Yeah.
And I'm just not learning that. I'm just not doing that this year. I'm just not realizing that this year. It's like, okay, now I got to put the same type of effort that I put in my music into my comedy and do it a certain type of way.
Good question. I got a good question.
What's up?
Are you a better rapper or a better comedian? And look, it's me. So don't.
No,
I'm
for
telling you
real,
right now.
no.
Don't give me that crazy ass answer.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm be honest.
It's the right and wrong answer. So
My
let's go ahead.
passion is music.
Okay.
But what sticks out the most to people, if you was to put both of my talents right here, people are saying I'm a better comedian.
Talk to the microphone.
People are
I
saying
know I'm
I'm
right
a-
here. We good.
I-
I'm gonna hear you,
nigga.
regardless. Louder,
People
clear.
are saying-
hey, people, hey, we right here, bro. We all good. Stay right here, bro.
People are saying I'm a better comedian than I'm a rapper. But being that I didn't have the I say the street look, the street persona.
you had to
Nigga.
look, bro. Meek was
Nigga.
out. You had the patchy beard.
Take your hat off.
I got Wade, bro.
Bro, my shit about to be like yours,
Yeah,
nigga.
you tried it. Yeah.
But now, bro. No,
All right, so
honestly.
so if we yelled out, because your rap name is Foolish, we yelled out Foolish, we get some claps, right? Foolish to the stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I say this, right?
All right, hold on.
My
hold on.
arrogance
hold on,
was
hold on.
way worse when I was doing music.
Comedian EJ Rogers to the stage.
Yeah. Oh, they go. No.
They can't hear you right now. What you saying? They clapping. You can't hear them. They can't get you on camera. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. It's
But
one
nah,
of-
they gonna clap for comedian EJ Rogers. But when
Oh,
they come to
definitely.
Foolish, like, okay. When they like, for instance, right? When I perform my
You're
music,
not a bad rapper.
Yeah.
I want to say it. You're not a bad rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
when I perform my music before my comedy, it gives me confidence. It gives me that stage presence that I need. Because when I go up there and just do strictly comedy, sometimes, like I said, the way I do comedy is very raunchy, it's very outright, it's very blunt, it's straight to the point. It's gonna make you feel a way. It's like, damn, why you say that? Damn, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Because I just did a show in Atlanta next to 2 Chainz spot. And I went on stage, and I always open up my shows like, what's happening? I'm EJ Rogers, man. I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 32. I look good. I got hoes. I got a wife. You know, life is good. I do that every show, right? They laughed, but the older ladies was like, baby, why you say something like that? And it's like, damn. But that's just how I am. Like,
Does that like that when you open up that way and they say it's not perceived by everybody? Does that throw you off already from the get? Like
no.
Oh, okay.
I don't pay attention to them.
Okay.
You have to ignore it. But then I be thinking in my head, like, damn.
How'd you learn that?
Huh?
How do you learn that? Like, how do you learn?
I'm just not getting to that point. Shout out Ron Wade. He the headliner on the show. Ron Wade, right? He told me,
I thought it was you,
Ron. I'm the host on that joint.
but you the funniest.
I'm be
You the
doing-
funniest on the show. Though.
Man, listen, bro. So Ron Wade told me, see, nigga, you trying to do it, man. I see what you're doing, but
All
nah,
right,
this
all
ain't
right.
that. So look, check this out,
I
right?
like Bubba. I think I've seen him before.
Yeah, Bubba Doug is
Yeah.
funny as hell. So Ron Wade said when he performed, if somebody ain't feeling him, he'll look at one person and just perform to that person. I did that in Atlanta, and usually when I'm on stage and I ain't saying my jokes ain't working, but some people in the crowd's not feeling it, I automatically start back away, and I used to hurry up and just get the fuck off the stage. Now I move around more. I talk a little bit more. I try to get to the point. I done got to the point where I'm over 15 minutes. But now, if I say something that's cringeworthy that an older person ain't feeling, I look at one person, and one dude, it was a big bald head dude. He was laughing the whole entire time. I was like, you know what? That shit worked. So that's just what I'm doing now, man.
Shout out to him for getting that.
learning
That's
this
good
craft.
advice. Shout out to him for that.
No, for real.
But I want to go back to what I was saying a little while ago though. I do commend you for because it was a time period where it's almost like you couldn't say nothing. I remember you not saying nothing at the time, and then it was just taken if you were saying something.
Yeah.
We was having a conversation you was like, I ain't mean it that way. I don't. This time I'm dead serious. I didn't mean it when I said it this way, but you know how that when the thing is in the midst of feelings and all that stuff, it happens. But I'm trying to get you out of that. So
No, you good. You good.
But I like the fact that you was able to brush past that and do your thing.
Yeah.
What went into you starting to work with a bunch of different people? Because what you did was I see you stopped doing live. I think you stopped doing that. It was funny, but then sometimes you know how
the
it goes.
grown man talk.
It's funny, but then somebody asks a question, that live can mess everything up.
Yeah, it
Be
can.
with live, remember?
Yeah.
And So
Yeah.
one thing can mess a lot of stuff up.
Yeah.
But you drew back from that and you went into like doing more just the skits and stuff, and then you start working with different people. What went into you working with Kiki? Because that was surprising to me. But when I saw, it, I was like, oh, I like these two linking up, and y'all got some funny skits together. So how'd that come about?
I'm gonna tell you this. Me and Kiki known each other for a very long time. We talk about me and Kiki be talking behind closed doors and all that. Me and Kiki been knowing each other when she was popping and when I just started doing comedy. And me and her always had a friendship. And we ain't never I never wanted to force myself onto her, and she ain't never want to force herself onto me. Because if you do a video with Kiki, 9 times out of 10, your numbers go up. They gonna shoot up.
You said she was, but she is popping. Like,
I'm saying at the time when she.
I ain't never seen her not popping. Like that's crazy.
I ain't saying she wasn't
I'm
popping,
not. I'm just saying
saying.
me. Like, I never seen her not popping.
Yeah.
Like she could stop for 6 months and just drop something and it go crazy.
Yeah. Because most of the time, I say this: Kiki will do videos and they'll take her pages. So that's what I mean by
she got like 4 or 5 pages.
Not really. She was popping like. She had a page, they took it, and she had to restart all over again.
Gotcha.
And they do that all the time. Sometimes they'll take it, they done took money from her. Like most of them pages had money on it and they got took or whatever. And me and Kiki will be talking behind closed doors. Me and Kiki, we talk about real life stuff. We really don't be into like, hey, let's go ahead and shoot a skit together. Hey, where you at? No, we just started doing this year. When the first video we did, that's our first time actually working together, because I never wanted to force myself on her. She got her own fan base. I got my own fan base. And we bring something together and we can build each other up. And we just happen to mesh together. So, like I said, we was talking. It was like, hey, let's work together. Let's go ahead and shoot these videos. We was like, all right, cool.
How did that work though? When you shoot multiple skits like that, do you shoot in 1 day, 2 days? Is it a span of time? I got a bunch of skits.
We shoot them like back to back.
Okay.
Back to back. And we just chop it up. We'll shoot 3 videos. Say for instance, when I jumped over the car, when my brother when me and my brother was fighting, and the other video when she had hurt me.
How many skits you think y'all shot? I would assume it's comedy, so of course, everything not gonna channel that's funny when you watch it back. So you like, let me scrap that one. How many did you think y'all shot?
During that time, we had to do it over again.
Okay.
Like we'll shoot it and then be like, okay, she'll be like, no, I don't like that angle. Or I don't like that. It was another video where my son, he was recording me. And then we was like, no, we'll shoot it like 4 or 5 times. Like, it's been a couple of times where we'll just record that and then that was it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What you learned from her, like doing that? What have you learned from Kiki?
Really, not give a fuck what people say, honestly. Because Kiki have that mentality. The stuff that they say to her or say about her, I'm like, Kiki, like, she be like, no, I know they're going to say that. It's going to give people that type of reaction to say them. She said, I'm a troll. I'm going to do what I need, and they go give me the views, and they still go come watch it or whatever situation. And I was like, that's kind of dope. But on the other end, me, it's like, it make me feel like, damn, nigga, why y'all saying this shit about her? Because we done been on live before. People done said stuff about her. And sometimes I check them, like, damn, bro, it's kind of crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got a good heart. She a dope individual, man, for real.
No, I like her. I always like her. I thought she was funny. When I had Elmo on the podcast, she was there. She was in the room while we were recording. And we supposed to do some stuff, but I didn't hit it back. But I want to. Just when the time is right, you know?
Yeah.
Like you, I don't want to force nothing. I need to be right. And she got to come wanting to talk about everything. Would she say you arrogant?
Oh, no.
Call her.
But I'll say this. Watch this.
Yeah, call her.
Watch this.
And just ask her. Don't try to sway the question. Cause I know how people like you do.
No. What you mean people like me do, man?
Put it to the microphone.
Man, you crazy, dog. People like me, bro.
Say one quick question. Just real question.
Let me see. She probably on live.
Oh, she don't mess with you like that?
Nah, she probably on live.
Cut you off?
9 times out of 10, she on live. Kiki.
Yeah.
That's the phone, nigga. She gonna call back.
Clap it up for foolish,
Look.
man.
Kiki.
Why you bother me, she said.
Nah. Hey, gang. Would you call me arrogant?
You said what?
Am I arrogant?
Are you arrogant?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it. That's you know what? When you have a genuine friendship and you know me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all. Cause I'm on this podcast with Maine. More Than Masters podcast.
What's up?
And
How you
he-
doing?
And he said,
I
you know,
asked a question.
He asked me a question, said people be calling me arrogant and shit.
No, you said people call you arrogant.
No, I never
And
said
I
it.
asked you why.
I said it, but they be saying I'm arrogant and shit. And you know, somebody who's really my friend just vouch for
I
me.
want to be your friend if you're gonna cry like a bitch.
Man,
Oh,
get
there
on
you
my
go.
phone.
All right.
Get on my phone.
All right. Shout out to her, man. Yeah.
All right, G.
Alright.
Yeah, we're not gonna go with that one though. But if you are, you are. If you ain't, you ain't. Maybe we do a poll. Do a poll in your story.
Hey man.
But
It's gonna come off like
But
that.
I
though.
do this. I say this though. Me, we
Oh,
talk
shout
about
out,
Bearstone Park.
Butler Boy. This is closing line. Bearstone Park. Make sure
Your chain
y'all go
away.
get that, man.
Your chain away.
I'm number that, man.
There you go. There you go. All right. There you go.
Oh, this is new one too. Got all the kids on there. Dysfunctional 10.
You fit all them on there?
Yeah. You see it?
How many kids you got now?
I got 8.
You said dysfunctionally 10.
Dysfunctional 10. Yeah. I'm including
Oh, okay.
my wife into that. Me.
And
her,
you, okay.
And the 8 kids.
It's a lot of
That's
people,
10.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So why? So
That's a lot of
my
people,
perspective
bro.
is this, right? If I know for a fact I gotta feed all these people, why
Oh my God,
would
here you
no
go, here
listen?
you go.
Why would I put that in jeopardy of running? I say this, right?
Yeah.
During that whole time, when I was doing all that, it could possibly ran some business off. And that's something that I noticed because that drove me into a deep depression because it was like, damn, everybody was calling me, hey man, we need you to perform a show, we need you to come do this, we need you to come do that. Then when that shit happened, in the beginning, I really want to care, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna be straight. I know they go book me. Then I seen certain
arrogance.
people start to pull back. I was like, damn. I get a show here, there. It's like, all right. But it really changed my mindset, my whole perspective on stuff.
But me personally, I feel like damn, like to me, it's always damn an award, damn all that stuff. Like, and not to down it, because if anybody who wins something,
Salute.
you get any kind of any accolade,
Yeah.
cherish it and brag about it.
Yeah.
Why not? You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like sometimes I feel like if you don't win something, you still win something. Sometimes you win more by not winning something.
Yeah.
You know, and I think the way your mindset has shifted from what I've seen, at least on the social media side. I even see you post more on Instagram. You just going crazy on Instagram. Like, I ain't see you on Facebook, you went crazy on Instagram. I said, okay, I see smart. He see that's his bread and butter. He gonna keep going with that. And you went up. Every time you put out 4 or 5 videos a day, I'm like, damn, this is different. And then I can tell they older because some your beard patchy, sometimes your beard not patchy. You got an afro. I'm not a comedian. You the funny guy. I'm just saying, I could tell it's different days. Like, you know
what's crazy, bro?
I don't.
When I get around people, I genuinely like just chilling.
You're a funny guy, bro.
Listen, hear me out what I'm saying, right? If people was to watch this, they're like, damn, he been talking about you the whole time and you ain't saying nothing. Me personally, when I get around people, man, I genuinely like chilling. I genuinely like chilling with people. I don't like being the funny dude. I'm really the dude that be like chill, laid back type shit. And that's the reason why I don't feel like I'm competitive, because it's like when I'm around people, if I'm comfortable around you, it'll just come out naturally. But if you trying to force somebody for me to say something funny or some shit like that, it's like I ain't really into it, because I done been around comedians and they'll get in a circle and they'll start talking about each other, trying to create something. Let's create some magic together. No, nigga, that's forcing it. If you just let it come out naturally and just be cool, it'll happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to talk about this show though.
For sure that.
And the way you approach comedy now, because I know you learn over the years and just your trials, tribulations, going from, and then you would be considered, not saying new comedy, but you would be considered someone who's multifaceted, because you do stand up, but you also do skits.
Yeah.
A lot of people bread and butter just stand up.
Yeah.
You do skits, you do movies, you do your own skits, you do other people's skits,
Yeah.
you do shows, you host shows.
Yeah.
So you kind of do a plethora of things. Over the years, for your stand up comedy, when compared to before to now, when your name gets called and you go into the stage, what's that feeling like? What are you feeling? What's going through your mind?
Oh, nigga, I hope I don't get booed tonight.
You been thinking that?
Because 9 times out of 10, right? If you in a room full of older people, say for instance, you in a room full of older people and you got raunchy comedy, it's gonna make you like pull back on the inside, but then at the same time, it's like, damn, that's all I've been practicing, so shit, might as well go with it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Like when I did the show in Athens, with Joker's Comedy on the Move, right? They booked me for their shows. They had me hosting the show. That's how I got into hosting. Shout out Cordell and Selena. When I started hosting them shows, and I just started seeing like the stuff that I normally do around my grandma, as far as like singing the old songs and just dancing with the older people, it gave me something else. It gave me something that I needed, so I can be more comfortable performing in front of older people. You know,
when you hosted, were other comedians?
I was the only one there.
Okay,
I was the
okay,
only
okay.
comedian
That's
there.
dope, okay.
So they was like, "Hey, we're gonna put you on every show," and when they did, I turned it up. You know what I'm saying? They had a good time. You know what I'm saying?
How'd you get to be a part of this comedy show right here? Splash of Color Comedy, hosted by EJ Rogers.
Yeah, Jokers Coming on the Move.
Gotcha.
Selena Crawford and Cordell, they put me on it. They got a company and they put me on it. And you know what I'm saying? They've been rocking with me and pushing me on their shows and stuff like that.
So you just hosting, you're not gonna have a full set though, but you're gonna be through the night.
Here and there.
What you
I mean,
prefer?
I do my set. I do my set in the midst of me hosting, because you gotta at
Gotcha.
least perform 15 minutes before you bring 10 minutes, depending on if you funny and you can last 15 minutes and the crowd feeling you, then cool. But you don't want to drag the people. You don't want to try to take the spotlight off the comedians that's gonna be there.
But that seems like it would be a hard thing to do. Because you are a comedian. You're hosting, but you got other comedians there.
Yeah.
I know you're not competitive, so,
Yeah.
I get it, but at the same time, it's still like, hey, it's,
Yeah.
it's EJ, you know.
But hey, man,
you know?
listen, man.
So
Hey,
how do you maneuver that? Like, how can you do that? 'Cause what if
It's-
10 minutes in, they going crazy laughing?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, do you go another 10 instead of 5?
then that mean they gonna have to bring it. They gonna have to bring their A game. Plain and simple. So therefore, it's like
that's some bullshit.
how?
Because if so, you mean tell me you gonna turn it up, but they got what they got. Let's say, for instance, you didn't go as crazy. Maybe they get a little laughs. Now you went crazy.
Yeah.
They gotta go crazy, or
I say this. That happened when Erealist came out here. The dude Erealist,
Yeah,
Uncle
yeah,
Daddy.
yeah.
Okay, now they had 3 comedians go up. Then I was the guy who opened up for him, right? I had everybody at the end. When I got on stage, I had everybody jumping up. Yeah, oh shit. Hey, follow EJ Rogers. Yeah, got on stage. Erealist came up right after that. I ain't saying he did bad. But all I'm saying is, I ain't saying he did bad. But all I'm saying is, them 10 minutes that he got up there, they was people like, yeah.
yeah.
They got their pictures. Now, with that being said, that's the reason why the comedy game is competitive. Because some people know how to tear stage up and they get off stage, and now the other person got to deal with that pressure to be funnier than them. That's how Steve Harvey and Bernie Mac got into it.
My question would be though to you is, if you're saying you're not competitive, but it seemed like in order to survive this comedy, you got to be competitive.
Yeah.
Where did that leave you? I ask good questions sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
I
a
know.
good ass
I do
question.
that sometimes.
I say this.
Let's speak real calm. That's nice voices.
I say this.
Yeah, let me hear what you're saying.
If you go on after me, you have to bring it.
That-
If you're better than me, do your thing.
Gotcha.
Everybody just do their thing. Be yourself. And that's all I gotta do. I'm just learning more to be more comfortable on stage. I'm still learning. I thought comedy was gonna be like, hey, you a star, you popping on Facebook and Instagram. See, I really thought my career was gonna take off. Like, you know how a content creator take off, he get 1 million views, next thing you know, he booking shows.
Yeah.
I thought my shit was gonna be like that. But I see, being that I am talented and I do come off as confident and arrogant, it's gonna be a little bit harder.
No, we just said arrogant. We didn't say confident.
Okay. It's gonna be a little bit harder for me, being that I'm all of this.
Gotcha.
Can do music, can act, can do stand-up, can host, can dance, all that stuff into one person. Do you think anybody?
Can you sing?
Man, I have music.
Because
Yeah, I got
I know.
music,
I'm not trying to be funny, but
I can-
I like this.
I can
Jamie
harmonize.
Foxx. Like,
Yeah,
I'm getting
yeah.
Jamie Foxx
Yeah.
vibe because you do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You should do like serious. I know you say you're trying to do that. You should do like serious roles and see how that work out.
Oh.
Like a real,
Oh,
like
y'all.
a real serious role.
I don't know if you know it or not. I'm in a TV series called Fallen, and I got a serious role on that.
Okay.
I genuinely went in for a comedy role. They gave me the script. They was like, let me read this. I knocked that out. Boom. Now, shout out Renzo, because he the one who put that move together. He put it on Facebook. It was like, hey, You know what I'm saying? We need somebody. If you want to roll, boom. I went over there. I asked them. I came in, knocked out the comedy role. I was like, all right. So then the director, he was looking at me. He was like, hey, man. He said, you think you can do a serious role? Now, being that it was said that I couldn't do a serious role.
Oh, here we go.
No.
It was said?
This ain't no. This ain't
I know,
no,
I got you.
Ain't
I
no
know,
shame.
I know.
But you know what I'm saying? It was said that I couldn't do no serious role because I'm a comedian. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that acting right.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that.
You wanted to show and prove.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, go home, read the script. I said, cool. Now, me personally, I always improv everything. That's why my videos come out like they do. I improv 4-5 different videos.
Even in stand-up?
Edit.
Even in stand-up?
Sometimes, yeah. I improv the video, chop it up, boom. I had to go home and read the script and really learn it. Learned it in I'm thinking that I was gonna have I have some time. No, nigga, I had to be back the next day.
True professional, man.
I learned it and I went in there in character. I had my hair was afro, had patchy beard. It was worse than this.
We know you had that one.
It was worse than this. I had on a black tank top, I had on my black jeans and some black boots. I ain't say nothing to nobody. I'm sitting out there mugging. And then they was like, what's wrong with him? And then the director was like, oh, he flipped. Like that, right? that's my name. That's my third name in the movie, right? So it was like, oh no, he flipped. So the next thing you know, me and the white dude, we going back and forth. It was like, man, he killed that shit. Now I get on set. I'm thinking, being that I've been in smaller movies, not to knock anybody, saluting them, you know what I'm saying? Being that I've been in smaller productions, I never really been on a set. I really never knew. I didn't know that you had to be on set all day. Because usually I show up, I do my parts, and I go the fuck home.
Got you.
Man, I get there, I'm looking around, I walk in there, and I'm a comedian. I walk in there, they looking at me, they say, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing, this is just how I look. the director said, hey, dog, he flipped, he good. Like that. So they ended up, I go to the back, somebody in this room cooking breakfast. Somebody in this room doing makeup. The next room they ironing clothes and shit.
Bigger budget.
Yeah, I'm looking around. I'm like, what the fuck I done rolled up on? So then I got 3 different outfits in my book bag, right? I got 3 different outfits in my book bag. Mess around. I got on my outfit already. The outfit that I'm gonna wear in the scene in the movie, I got it on already.
What you think you're gonna wear?
Yeah.
Okay.
They was like, okay. They said they need to iron it. We need to iron it. Now, it's hot. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's hot as hell. I'm sweating. I got on a white t-shirt. You know, when you got on a white t-shirt, you gonna sweat.
Yeah.
Man, they looking at me. They said, yeah, take that off. So I put on my outfit, my shorts, and I kept on the white t-shirt. So we in the room. They said, hey, y'all, we gotta rehearse the scene. I'm gonna cut the shorts. I'm gonna cut
No, you good.
Okay. So it was like, y'all, we need to practice our lines. So I'm sitting up there looking at everybody. I was like, all right. So then the director, old lady and daughter, they looking me up and down. They was like, yeah, we want you to wear that. Now I'm sweating in this damn shirt. I'm like, I said, hey, I said, I don't think y'all want to do that because I'm sweating in this shirt. They was like, no, it's good. Man, they get the iron in the shirt, a stain that showed up on the damn shirt. I'm like, hey, man. They was like, she was like, the girl who was ironing my shit, she was like, hey, you ain't got another shirt? The dude who my homeboy in the movie, he was like, no, nigga, you just came home from jail, and that's what the fuck you gonna wear. Niggas in the trap, we dirty. This is what you gonna wear. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now, I told you I got there at 8 o'clock that morning. I didn't shoot my scene till 5 o'clock.
I've been there before. Jesus
Sitting
Christ.
there all day. But as I'm looking around, I'm like, nigga, this is some real deal shit. And they got the camera in my face. These are the pictures. That's what I had on. That was a white t-shirt.
You was fresh.
That was when I came home from jail.
You don't look sweaty.
That's when I came home from jail. This is what I had on.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen you post that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as they getting ready, they heard. Okay, long story short, I did good. It was like when he shot the camera in my face or whatever. They had a script. They had a camera behind me. They had a camera in front of me. Director smiled at the camera. He's like, "That's a wrap." So as I'm leaving, everybody was like, "Hey man, you did so good, man. Come here, take a picture with me, man. I don't want you to blow up before this come out." I'm like, "What?" So I'm not knowing what I did. So then the next week they sent me another email. They said, "Hey man, you did so good. We want you to come on set today. I don't have no lines. I ain't got no script." I get there. I'm looking around. We on a bigger set. The dude was like, "Hey man, come to the back real quick." I was like, "All right, cool." So he told everybody, "Hey, y'all get out." So I don't know if he set this shit up on purpose or however it went or whatever. So he was like, "Hey man," he from New York or whatever. You know, they talk different. They swagger a little different, right?
Yeah, they crazy.
So he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna invest a lot of money into your character, man. You did real good." I'm like, "All right." So in the background, Drake and The Weeknd playing. We loving the crew. The music loud as hell, and he talking, but I can hear him. As he talking, I'm low-key getting chill bumps, because I'm like, "Nigga, this some cold ass shit." He said, "Yeah, man." He said, "Man, you did real good, man. The camera just love you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be able to feed your family off this shit, nigga." I'm like, so then he done brought another dude in. He said, "Yeah, you too." So the whole day, we improvising the whole script. And that's one episode. When I say this shit gonna be so dope, man, like
When it's coming out?
2024. Now look,
Hey,
even
things take a long
Carlton Clay movies coming out in 2024. So it's like I got shit coming, but it's like really, and I signed the NDA. That's why I ain't really tell too much about what's going on in the movie. And just so happened being that my brother moved down, he in it too. He in the episode.
Okay.
So we did that. We shot the first pilot, and that to answer your question, yes, I can do a serious role. Shout out.
I'm not gonna hold you, man. Look, give me a 5. That was the longest answer I ever got in my
Nigga,
life.
whatever.
But I like it.
But I had to give you.
I like that though. I like,
Yeah.
like this podcast. That's what podcast is for. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
shut
funny.
up.
We joke, you know how it is,
Yeah.
but that was a long ass answer.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I was like, damn,
Yeah.
I asked this nigga again. You know?
Yeah.
But I got it.
Yeah.
I like how you brought it back. Like to answer your question from 7 minutes ago in 59 seconds. So, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Hey,
Nah,
but-
man. I just been dying for people to know that, because that's something that I got doubted on.
Look, man, I want to be serious with you. Like, and you know, like when I say we, I mean the community. Like, we all support you. Like, I have people message me sometimes, but they think I'm live. Was he on? They might not comment on a thing, but they always say like, he's funny.
Yeah.
That dude is funny. You said David. I'm from New York. I don't know if you know, but people I share, they're like, "Yo, who is that?" They think you are funny. Like, people speak about you. They talk about you. They might not tell you. You might not see all the time, but the love is there, bro. Like, it's there. Trust
And that's
me.
what.
And hold on, I got you. Because you might say the wrong thing. You know?
No.
But you know, even amongst your peers, from people I spoke to, whether people like each other or not, whatever, but they all respect your craft. They all respect what you do.
Yeah.
They just want the same return, and you do it. And so I know it's like things happen, things be said, learning curve, learning periods, perspectives, different people in people's ears, not being true, not being honest. All that stuff can play. And then it's Augusta. It's not small, but it's
Everybody
small.
know everybody.
It's small enough for 2 words to really piss you off. You know what I'm saying? It's small enough to hear, and people will put you against each other sometimes.
Yeah.
And
that's
the
what-
fans are I'm saying we because I'm a fan. We really caused a situation for no reason.
Yeah.
Just because we want to see y'all go at it.
Yeah.
You know?
Just to see who. Hey, let's see him battle.
That's it, man. And I'm not gonna hold you. Like when
And me,
when
that's
you
why I
had
get
your
pissed off.
wars, I was
Yeah.
like, if I kept saying, "Want y'all just battle?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I want to see a show with the top tier comedians in the city.
Yeah.
And not because I'm trying to see who better, who not. And
Just see
it's-
how funny, see how much you can push them.
That's it. But I already know what that show gonna look like, because if everybody bring their A game, if they bring their B game, y'all so talented that if y'all bringing just that, that can take y'all places y'all don't know.
If
But
egos could be pushed aside and really like come together.
yeah, I think
Even in music here, if people teamed up, like if a couple of comedians would have teamed up with me and did some skits. Now I say this, I am funny acting when it comes to that, because of people will be hitting me up to do skits, and you don't have no resume of doing that.
Yeah.
You ain't
Makes sense.
So I
Makes
just
sense.
catch on to it quick. I don't feel like I'm finna waste my time. I don't want to waste my time, or let alone be the one thinking of everything.
Take your craft serious.
To make it. Yeah, I take it very serious. So therefore,
understand.
that's why me and Kiki ended up meshing so good, because she take it very serious.
I'm gonna give you some advice, and this you gotta take. This is my thought process. I feel the same about this podcast stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We came in, we set up, we talk. We ain't got no question. We just have a
Yeah.
talk. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do. But I did a podcast 2 days ago with a guy who's fairly new, very, very new actually. And I had that mindset at first, right? But I realized sometimes people, believe it or not, you work with that person, you don't realize how much you're inspiring that person. They might not be on your level yet. They might not have the resume yet.
Yeah.
Don't take their funny away, you know. But, and they might not be funny. Who knows? But sometimes when just working with you or just seeing how you work or coming to your skit, sometimes that do wonders for people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that person I did a podcast with, like, at a level he gonna always be at. I think he's just starting out.
Just put in the work.
But I can tell
on
on a how it went, how it meshed. He was like, I can do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes that's all it takes. That's your job. Just I'm gonna do this, you know, with you, That's it, bro. And like, you are, regardless of what people say, regardless of what your Facebook say, your Instagram say, you are a comedian pillar in this community. Like you do great work. You're a funny person naturally, not even just on the comedian side, just naturally.
Yeah.
You funny. That can't be taken away from you. And I think you are attached to that. Why people, I made a joke about the clapping and stuff, but versus foolish EJ Rogers, whatever. But really, EJ Rogers is a funny person.
Yeah.
And I think anybody I know said you're funny. Nobody ever told me,
Yeah. Or he
you funny.
Yeah.
Now, the standard said it can grow. The standard can grow.
yeah,
But
for
you
sure.
always said that.
Yeah.
But you also multifaceted. Yeah. You know, we don't sit here and say, hey man, Jamie Foxx was funny in Jamie Foxx show, but he wasn't funny. No, you funny, and you good at what you're good at. He ended up just being great in everything.
Yeah.
And that's you can do the same.
I say that's what y'all are really what keep me going. Cause most days when the numbers ain't numbering, and I'm like, damn, I should stop doing this shit. Cause I do get in that mode. But then when I throw a post out, like when I did that Sukiyana video, when she said she was on the East Coast and Augusta is on the East Coast.
Funny. Yeah.
When I got almost 12,000 views on that video, I'm like, damn, I thought nobody really wasn't watching me. Well, ain't nobody paying attention. Cause it'll get you in that mindset.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, like that's why y'all really do keep me going. I appreciate everybody that support me, from females to males. I do have a bunch of females that inbox me like, hey man, you funny, you dope. I have a whole bunch of dudes be telling me. That's the main thing that be surprising me. Like some dudes, they will tell me. They'll see me out in the parking lot. My boy Danny, I seen him the other day. Man, keep doing your shit, man. Keep going. It's like stuff like that. People that I grew up with, they know me. Like, man, you always been funny. It's like, damn, I really am making an impact, and really, you know. But sometimes when you by yourself and you ain't got certain stuff and you ain't in a certain position and things ain't going right, it makes you feel like you're doing it all for nothing.
Because I spoke to you, I never wanted to say it, like, of course, on air, and I'm still not wanting to say nothing like that. But I think sometimes, too, what you're going through in life also plays roles in the things you do on social media. And I think that's something that I wish I watched The Breakfast Club and they talking about, I don't know if you've seen Tyrese was going with or whatever. That made me think of some situations, I'm going to say some in the city. And I'm like, damn, that is crazy, because sometimes people, not saying people lash out, but they do things that's uncharacteristic of themselves, and nobody sometimes thinks
really don't know what's really
let's see something going on with them.
Yeah.
Instead of taking it so personal.
Yeah.
You know, especially when we got the strength to not take it personal, because not everybody got that strength.
I say this,
you know,
the reason why I'm not going to get too deep with it. My whole mindset was, I don't bother nobody. I stay to myself. I'm already going through personal stuff at home, dealing with my kids and stuff like this. If I feel like my name being drugged into something and my focus is this and you talking about that, it's like, why? Now you're gonna get whatever the frustration that come with it.
Yeah.
Because I'm staying in my lane over here.
Well, naturally what happens is you're not really mad at that.
Yeah.
You're mad at some other stuff.
Yeah.
But now that has pissed me off, so I'm gonna take everything I'm mad at on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna invest my energy into that.
Or my passion can be coming off as passive aggressive.
True enough. That's true.
Because of how serious I'm taking it, and if my vision is straight here, and then you walk into this role. It's like, hold on, what the fuck this doing here?
Yeah.
What you
makes
doing?
Sense. Makes sense.
That's all it be. Because my mindset, like, listen, man, I want this so bad. I literally wake up. My alarm clock, I don't have no alarm clock. I literally wake up at least 3:30 to 4 o'clock every night, seeing what type of videos I could do, seeing what I could create, what type of joke I can come up with. That's how far my mind goes when it comes to it. This is every day. I probably wake up tonight either 4:40 or 5 o'clock. Every day, this is what goes on. So therefore, that's how passionate I am about this. That's how bad I want it. I ain't trying to shit on nobody or try to make nobody else look bad. Like you said, it's enough money for everybody to eat.
I didn't say that.
You did?
No, I didn't say that.
You remember you said?
Yeah, like 39 minutes and 3 seconds now. No, but I definitely get your drift. I like talking because we always can joke and have a good time. But I just and honestly, this is gonna be one episode where I feel like I'm not getting no phone call, and that's all I want to do. I said I'm gonna get an episode.
Hey man, shout
out to no phone calls, man.
Man, shout out to every comedian in the city, Tyrus. Shout out to comedians Cedric. Shout out EJ Matt.
It wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody.
No,
that's
I'm
funny,
saying everybody, because I'm saying everybody who's in this
Bubba
round.
Douglas, Ron Way, EJ Mack.
Ron Way, EJ Mack.
Rogers.
Y'all make sure y'all come to the show this Saturday.
September 16th.
Yeah, I will post a link.
Doors open at 7 p.m.
Link at the bio. Why you say it wasn't necessary?
I'm just name dropping. It's just like
no, I'm saying
anytime somebody drop name, I just say pick them up.
Okay. All I'm saying is
like,
people who I've had issues with or had disagreements about, as far as
I would say disagreements. I won't say issue because y'all
no, we ain't have no real.
along,
I'm saying just disagreement about saying that statement about the king of the city or who funny. I'm just saying shout out to them. It ain't no ill intent. It's just major love. I'm just trying to get somewhere, and that's it. I think that's the reason why I did the
I got you. I think a skit with you and Tyler be funny.
Yeah.
I know Cecilia don't do skits too often, but I do think I'd be dope to see him out that realm. I've seen him act before.
Yeah.
Did a good job acting, but I would like to see that. I want to see y'all work together more.
Yeah, and see that, but that's the thing though. It's like if
just do it,
they would have brought that.
Just do it.
No. Hear what I'm saying. If you would have brought the comedy to the stand-up comedy and gave me a little bit more game on that, and I could have brought you more game as far as like doing the skit or mapping out. You know what I'm saying? Just put that together. Gotcha. And instead of going back and forth, not saying that they was going back and forth with me, but during that time when I was speaking on stuff and saying certain stuff, and it was getting misunderstood or whatever the situation was, you know what I'm saying? We could have got more done instead of bickering about who this and who that.
It ain't never too late though. Yeah, I think that's a double thing. It's never too late for two. Y'all all still doing comedy. Y'all still doing great. So
yeah, for sure that.
The worst thing that can happen is y'all just be successful in your own ways, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the worst thing that can happen. So
even Cedric, he just did his own stand up
next week.
Yeah,
next week he gonna do it next week. Yeah.
No, I thought he already did it.
It's next week. They canceled last week.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Well, yeah, he got that coming out. Make sure y'all check that out for real.
But I want to do a whole thing. So Splash of Colors, hosted by the EJ Rogers, okay? The EJ Rogers. It's going to be comedian EJ Mack, comedian Bubba Douglas, comedian Ron Way. The doors open at 7 p.m.
Very funny.
I got this.
Okay.
I got this, yeah.
Do your thing.
The doors open at 7 p.m. All right. Show starts at 8:30 p.m. 1515 North Leg Road. That is Icons, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah, Icons.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Icons.
Yeah.
All right?
And my mama
Joker's Comedy on the Move.
Shout
out to your mom, you said?
My mama, she gonna be catering to the Soul.
That's not on
catering.
the flyer.
To the Soul Catering right there.
Oh, and 2.2 font. Food bar to the Soul Catering.
To the Soul.
To the Soul.
Yeah.
What I said?
No, I was agreeing with you. Man.
Where she cook at? Like we can get it any day of the week, or just like you gotta.
Nah, this is
okay. To the Soul. I like that.
Catering,
okay, Nate. I'm saying because I work in corporate America. Sometimes we need caterers. I book.
Hey, I got you.
To the Soul. I'm gonna have to come to this and taste the food first. I'm not gonna order.
That.
Like I ain't gonna lie to you. I just can't lie.
Listen, man. One thing I say this right. If y'all think I'm a piece of work when it comes to this, when her and food, my mom been catering since I was a baby. I'm 32 years old. I'll be 33 this year. She been catering that long. She been doing it. She done served Tiger Woods. She done she was on the Augusta Tech thing. You know the chef lady?
Yeah.
That was my mama.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure that.
And also you can RSVP.
Yeah.
762-436-0464.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Whenever I read something, just never, you just stay, you do the
I'm
comedy
still-
thing.
I'm
You know what I'm
still-
saying?
yeah,
Unless
for
you got a joke to throw in here with me
Nah,
or something.
hell no.
All right.
I don't get
CJ
that for
Rogers,
free.
I'm sexy. I got a haircut. I
Super
got a,
sexy model mode. That's it. Yeah.
That was awkward, bro. That was awkward, bro. I ain't gonna
That's
hold
my
you.
shit. That's my shit. That's what I
Yeah.
say.
Do that
on
rock
stage,
again?
man.
See that rock?
No, good.
Okay. Yeah.
For sure.
Nice shirt, by the way. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Match
Shout
your-
out, Butler
match-
boy,
yeah.
man. My partner. Hey, give me some more shit, my boy. Follow with me. You already know it.
What size is that?
This medium.
Next time, give him a large.
No. I don't need a large, man. I like this feel. Because in the beginning, I was in the gym.
Beginning of what?
Huh?
Beginning of what?
I was in the gym.
2023?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This was getting swole up here.
September 16th, y'all. Splash of Color Comedy. All right. We
sure.
all right. We are. He's a comedian. He don't lift weights. All right.
Yeah,
But I do appreciate the conversation for real. We need to have more of these moments. I like conversing with you just to get your idea of things. Because talking to you today, even though we talked on the phone plenty of times,
Yeah.
you get a different aspect of just a perspective of how you actually view things in real time.
Yeah.
And then you get ours as well. So it's like,
Yeah,
I like it. I think it's definitely a good thing. So yeah, shout out to you, man. This is the last question. I hope it's not
Long-winded. Yeah.
no, hope it's not negative and all that. But because don't you say you don't care about this kind of stuff. We all say we don't care, and sometimes we do care.
Yeah.
You can ask me too if you want to. I don't care. Do you have a goal of winning Comedian of the Year this year?
No.
Not a goal.
I genuinely don't want to be a part of it.
I respect that.
I don't want to be a part of it. Don't put my name in it. Because if a situation ain't fixed, don't put my name in it.
I like that. Okay, I like that. I think just accolades wise, I don't necessarily. I'm not saying I don't care for it because I'm fine with. If I want an award, I'm gonna take it. And I'll shout out the person that you do. I wouldn't go to the award show. I don't think but I don't mind. But I was just on the cover of Urban Pro Weekly, and I think that like feeling that and seeing that in that process,
It give you chill bumps.
It do. Yeah. So I say to say shout out to anybody who has won the award who pushed that, who's big on that, because I do realize what that do to you, your ego, how it make you feel bigger,
make
and
you
better,
feel accomplished.
make you feel accomplished. But I also feel like setting your own goals also make you feel accomplished. Like winning an award is just like setting 5 goals and hitting all 5 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So award, whatever, hit your goals and whatever goals you got, hit them.
I'm gonna say this, right? When I first thought of the award, honestly, I was like, okay, I already know I got it because all the stuff that I've done. This is how I was looking at it. Out of all the stuff I've done, everywhere I've been, people I've been in contact with, all the stuff I've done on social media, how many celebrities done shared it. That was my perspective on how it was going to be judged. I didn't know specifically around here in the city. I thought I genuinely had to say, oh, I got that in the bag.
Right.
That was my whole mindset. I got that. But then when I found out it wasn't like that, I was like, oh. Now I'm looking at it as like, okay, that award ain't represented in the world. It's not really, it don't matter in the real. I ain't saying we ain't in the real world. It don't matter to the world.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? It don't matter to the world. It don't matter to them people in New York, California. It don't matter nowhere else. That's where I'm trying. That is my goal. I had one of my goals was, I wrote it down. I show it to you. One of my goals was to do a skit or open up for one of a big comedian like Desi Banks, Money Bad Mafia, and I accomplished that goal. True enough, I want to do more, but at the same time, that's a goal I accomplished.
Yeah.
That's an award for me. I even got a picture with him. That's DC Young Fly partner. He on 85 South. That was a big move for me. So therefore, I was like, okay. When I started looking at stuff different, it was like, okay, you know what? This is not, that really didn't matter. This is what really matters. Setting goals and accomplishing. That's all it was.
I like talking to you, man.
Yeah.
You're a funny guy, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, September 16th, man.
For sure that.
Splash of Color Comedy. I should be a promoter, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I promote things really well.
But you notice, I'm the host, I'm the comedian, pushing the tickets, and the promoter. That's crazy, ain't it?
No.
It is.
Wanna play Uno?
Yeah. Make sure I be there, man.
What we got here? All right.
How come you got less cards than me?
I got 3. You got 4. You only brought 7. Oh, there we go.
Reverse.
Yep,
Uno,
yep.
out.
There we go.
Yeah, fuck with me.
All right, there we go, man. All right, man. This was dope, though. So for real, though, September 16th, make sure you go check them out, man.
This Saturday, man.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, everything you're doing, man. I want you to
Appreciate
keep it up,
it,
keep up the good work. Less talking, more joking. All
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
Here we go, man.
Yeah, my nigga.
More skits.
yeah.
Less.
Hey, me and Kiki, we got a show coming out, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Hey, man, I got a lot of shit in the bag.
I believe it, too.
Nah,
I
for
seen
real.
you working, though. Seriously.
Nah,
Like,
for real,
I
man.
want to have this conversation. When you working, you actually start doing more stuff. Bring Kiki on, we have a full conversation. I like
Sure
that.
that.
Like, I want y'all to...
Shout out Kimara. Shout out Mr. Crying So Bad. Shout out Elmo. Hey, man, we got a lot of shit going on. Hey, man.
The kids?
Man, my kids know what's going on with me.
All of them?
My kids know what's going on. Cameron, Jordan, Nia, Zay, Zoe, Saya, 7, and Baby J.
Oh, you named them 7?
My son.
That's
named
crazy.
Seven.
Number
My son
7-1?
Yeah.
That's
Light
crazy.
skin, got dreads in his head.
Yeah,
Bad as
I don't-
hell.
I-
The one who said, baby, he don't have the titty.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, daddy,
You got a lot of
daddy, he
kids.
got balls,
You got a
and
lot
I
of
got
kids.
balls.
You got a lot of kids, bro.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
love every last one of them, man.
That's what's up, man.
That's
Shout out
for
to
real.
you. Hey, man, better you than me. Hey, look, we out, man. One Man's Podcast. We out. Let's get it.
Show that.